How many times has a new year come up and you swore you were going to be something different? You swore you're going to do something different. Then a year passes by, you look back, and you still ain't done shit. New year, new you, right? If you're tired of not sticking to your goals, stay tuned, because I'm going to show you guys how to actually accomplish your New Year's resolutions. Roll that shit. Now, before we dive in, let's take a look back, all right? In 2017, I had the worst year of my life ever. And so coming into 2018, I vowed to everyone, and by everyone I mean the IG community, that I was gonna change my life. So 2018 came, I set some goals. We're about to come into 2019. I look back and those goals have been crushed. So that gives me a little bit of room to talk about this subject. Now, here are some of the ways I did that. Now, the number one way that you guys are going to accomplish your New Year's resolutions is this. You have to make a decision. I know it seems simple. Everything in life, if you really think about it, starts with a decision. So the number one thing you have to do before anything else is you have to decide that you are going to accomplish whatever it is that you set forth. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. You have to make a decision that this is the only possible outcome for you and that this is the only thing that you're going for. You got to tell your mind that this is the only thing that you want. This is the only option and there is no other alternative. And sooner or later, the mind is going to work with you and y'all are both going to head towards that goal. Number two, you got to have clarity, and I mean complete clarity when it comes to that goal. So a couple of ways that I do this is I write down a few things about the goal. That way I know exactly what I want and then exactly what will happen if I accomplish the goal and exactly what will happen if I don't. So for example, let's say your goal is like, I want to lose 20 pounds or something like that. The first thing I would have you guys write is, why do you want to do this? So yeah, a lot of people want to lose 20 pounds, but everybody has different motivations. What is the real reason that you want to lose 20 pounds? Is it to impress a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Is it to look good for a new vacation that you're about to go on? What is the real reason? Figure that out and then put it on a piece of paper. Next, I will have you write down what are some of the positive outcomes that will happen if you do accomplish that goal. Motivate yourself. So let's stick with the lose 20 pound situation. It could be something like this. If I lose 20 pounds before my trip, on my trip, I can feel really secure about myself. I can actually pay attention to the people that I love and the people that are around me. When I get in a bathing suit, I'm actually gonna feel attractive, and that's gonna make me happier, and that's gonna make me enjoy my trip. You see how I've kind of put some motivation behind actually achieving that New Year's resolution? And then we're gonna do the exact opposite. We're gonna do vice versa. What are some of the negative effects? If you don't work hard, if you don't lose 20 pounds, you could say something like, I won't feel comfortable wearing a bathing suit. I'll spend most of my vacation worrying about how good do I look? Does this make me look fat? I won't be able to truly pay attention to the people around me that I love and care about. I won't be able to truly be confident in myself. Therefore, I won't really enjoy my vacation. You see, both of those aspects of that goal really give you a motivation to really drive forward and accomplish it. The number three way to really make sure that you're achieving your New Year's resolutions is to constantly remind yourself of that goal. A lot of people say what they're gonna do. They say they're gonna do this, they say they're gonna do that. And all things is great and dandy until 2009 smacks you right in the face. Then we're gonna see what are people really gonna do. So we gotta set ourselves up for success like this. It is vital that you make sure you are constantly reminding yourself of that goal. So a couple ways that you could do that is you could take that goal and you can plaster it everywhere. Put it on your wall, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on the toilet seat before you lift it up. I don't care what you do. You need to take that goal and put it everywhere. You could set reminders on your phone. For me personally, I have reminders set to go off every 2 hours because I know I get distracted with other stuff in life. I know I'm always on my phone, but guess what? I can't escape this. Every 2 hours it pops up, my goal appears and it asks me, hey, what are you doing to make steps or make progress towards this goal? So my mind is always thinking about it. Another thing that you could do is you could send calendar invites to yourself maybe once a week. What I do is I put a calendar invite in my calendar and it says basically review the progress of my goal. And again, that just kind of goes back to me always being on my phone. I need some kind of notification or pop-up to interrupt what I'm doing and then drive my focus back to what it needs to be. And then so this calendar invite just helps me really see, hey, where am I at? How much progress have I made to this goal? And what changes do I need to make to get there? One more thing that you could do is write that goal down every single day. I have a journal specifically designed for this where I write my goals. And it's a good thing to do it in the morning because it really sets the focus for the entire day. You could even get creative with it and do things like make it your computer password. The point I'm trying to get at here is everywhere that you go, everything that you do, you should be reminded of your goal, because the way to get to a goal is through focus. But with everything going around, we need some way to draw that focus back in onto what matters. Number 4, guys, is create an environment where you can actually succeed. Having the motivation to succeed and do great things, all that is great and dandy. But the truth of the matter is, none of us can maintain that motivation forever. There are gonna be those bad days when things just aren't going right, nothing's really going in your favor, that you will lose that willpower. But if you have set up and created an environment that is beneficial to achieving your goal, the temptation is not gonna be as great. For instance, if one of your goals is to eat healthier, simple solution: take all the junk food out of your house. Take it out. Don't leave the chocolate striped cookies in the pantry that you go in every single day for yourself to be tempted on them. Because when that day comes that your boss yells at you, you don't make that sale, you don't have a good day at work, and all you really need is some comfort food, you go home and open that pantry, guess what's right there to say hello? Hey, can you eat me? Yeah, the chocolate striped cookies. So guys, get rid of the stuff. Here are some of the ways that I set up my environment to really help me succeed. One problem that I had was actually waking up early. I really drove down into that issue and found out I don't really have a problem waking up early. I just really hate when it's cold. So when I wake up normally in the morning, 4:30, I'm under the covers. It's really cold in my room because that's how I like to sleep. But I really just don't want to get up and go out into that cold environment. So what happens most of the time is I stay under the covers and I fall back asleep, then I wake up late and I skip my workout. You get the point. But the way I addressed that issue, the way I created an environment that enabled me to help me go towards my goals, was I set my AC up. So at nighttime, it'd be on 69 degrees all the way up until 3 a.m. At 3 a.m., I had the AC set to where it will turn to 76 degrees in my house. Everybody knows it's super uncomfortable to sleep when it's hot. So by the time I'm supposed to wake up around 5, it's really warm. Plus, I don't have to worry about being cold when I get up. I can just hop right out of bed. Another way that I have created my environment for success is I personally wanted to get off social media. I love social media, but I know that it's a huge distraction, and when I'm on it, I'm just simply not as productive. Also, at the same time, I know that social media is important to what I want to do. So I had to come up with a solution. One of the solutions I had was to take the app completely off my phone. Now that seems like an obvious solution, but here's where I think I made some strides. I took the app off my phone. Now for me, I don't use my iPad as much. I may use my iPad 1 or 2 times a day. So when I'm at work, when I'm trying to focus on something and I pick up my phone, I scroll over to Instagram, but I realize I don't have it on there anymore. So I get right back to focusing. And at the same time, it's kind of a reward because once I get done with all my work, I do get to pick up that iPad once or twice a day, and it's kind of like my reward to check and see what y'all doing on Instagram. One more big issue I had was, it was really a multitude of issues, but it was blowing money, drinking, and partying. That was something I did a lot, and I knew for a fact that that is what I need to change if I want to go where I want to go in life. So just like all the other examples, I had to create an environment that was sustainable to me actually achieving this goal. And unfortunately, sometimes in life, that environment may be people that you care about, maybe people that you love, maybe people that you are constantly hanging out with. But the fact of the matter is, according to the law of association, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. So if all 5 of your friends are out drinking and partying, more than likely you're going to be doing the exact same thing. And so with regret, I say I had to let go of some friends. I had to kind of distance myself from some friends because we had different objectives. We had different goals. But by me creating an environment to where I'm not around people that constantly want to drink and constantly want to party, I no longer had that strong of an urge to do that. Now, on a Saturday night when I'm bored, nobody hits me up. I don't have any temptation to go out. It used to be every Saturday night, 4 or 5 people hitting my phone, texting me, hey, we doing this, we doing that. That is hard to resist. But if you change your environment and nobody's hitting you up, you can focus on what you gotta do. Look, I say all this, I did this whole video, but the truth is New Year's resolutions are kind of dumb to me. Because if you want change, in my opinion, you should do it right at that moment. But nevertheless, we're here right now. It's about to be a new year. It's about to be 2019, and you and I, we have a choice. Are you gonna be the same old person who never changes, never accomplishes, year after year after year? Or are you finally gonna take control of your life and do what you intend to do? What will you give to become what you want? Can't stop.